Hello everyone, welcome to Grandma Bea's kitchen. Today we will be making fried potatoes with jalapeño and cheese burritos. 3 potatoes, and this is what we get. Ta-da! It's already ready. Here I've got the pan warming up, and I'm going to put a 1/4 cup of oil to start with. The pan's already warm. I have it at about a 5 or a 6. And we're just going to put the potatoes in there. Hear them sizzling. And I'm going to go ahead and mix them in the oil. As you can hear the pan, it's sizzling, so that means it's warming up for the potatoes. Next, I'm going to get a lid. Excuse me, this is what happens at home also, I'm sure. Oscar decided to drop my pan, so right there it's not sealing as well, but that's okay. Let's start by, I already made the dough for my tortillas, and the video will be online, if it isn't already, for you to watch so that you can make your own fresh tortillas. My goal here is to make a meal for under $10. A meal under $10 that will serve at least 4 to 5 people, if not more, depending on what it is that we'll be making. Bean burritos, they're really good with a salsa, and that doesn't cost very much, so you can actually feed several people on $10. Yeah, we can add this, that, and the other to make it a little bit more, I don't want to say tastier, but add to it to make your plate look fuller. But honestly, your tummy will feel full just eating those bean burritos. So today what I did, like I said, I am making some fried potatoes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a jalapeño in there and just let it kind of cook in with the potatoes. One moment, please. It's pretty neat. Here's the jalapeño, and I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. What I do is I let the jalapeño kind of go ahead and cook in with the potatoes, and then once it's all cooked, I slice the jalapeño or 2 real thin slivers before I put my my cheese on it. So let me stir it because it's crying out. I need to be stirred. So here it is. I don't know if you can see it, but what I'm going to do now, since it's starting to soften, the potatoes, I'm going to go ahead and add my salt and pepper. I would put about a teaspoon of salt to start with, and I just put it on the top, and then I'll just sprinkle some black pepper in there. And it's probably not even a teaspoon of pepper. And then I put it, I'll cover it up again. And I'm going to go ahead and make the tortillas while I'm waiting, guys, because it doesn't take very long to make your tortillas and your potatoes, like in 30 minutes or so. So here's my tortilla, and let's see how my comal is doing, my griddle. I made some pico de gallo earlier, and I'll have that on my channel, my YouTube channel, Grandma Bea's Kitchen. So I would ask that you follow me and that you would share it. I really hope that you find that the food that I'm teaching you how to make would be very tasty and affordable. As for me and my family, we've always had to be on a budget. And I've always been thankful that when I would go shopping, I would find the sales on the meats and all of that. Here's my first tortilla. And I could feed our family because it was usually my daughter, my son-in-law, and my grandchildren. That time we had 4 or 5 of them, which they have a total of 5 kids. But I'd go to the store and I would have them come over and have lunch with me or dinner with me, breakfast with me. And I would sit at the table after we prayed and I would say, hey guys, you know how much this meal cost us? And they would look at me and they knew I was going to tell them whether they asked how much. So there were several times where we would have a very, very good meal, you know, something that you would pay out at the restaurant like $10 for $10 or $11. And that would mean either roast beef made with Mexican spices, or I should say garlic, comino, onion, tomatoes. We would make burritos and have a very good meal for $10 or under. Always being grateful for what we had. Just because you're on a budget doesn't mean you can't have good food. And that's my hope with this channel, that I will be able to teach you how to eat for under 10 bucks. Eat a meal under 10 bucks. And when I mean under 10 bucks, I don't mean for one person, which it can be, but I'm talking more like a family of 4 or more. Having family or friends over doesn't mean that it has to break the bank. Here's my tortilla. Look at this, guys. I was taking pictures earlier of the items I was going to use, and Oscar comes in here. He goes, "When are we going to eat?" So I said, "Okay." So here I am making the tortillas while the potatoes are cooking. And the other thing also that I like to put in my potatoes is onion. Oscar doesn't really like the texture of onions, so that's why I'm not putting it in there, or I would have put it in there. But like I say, we're just trying to get a meal on the table. And with things the way they are right now, you know, just being mindful that we have a lot of people that can't really afford to go to the store and stock up on things. And if there are items available right now, a lot of them are more expensive. So just trying to get some recipes out there for you to help make a better meal, or save money in feeding your family. The potatoes are getting brown. They're looking really nice. It'll be just a few more minutes for it, but I better keep an eye on my tortilla. We don't eat tortillas for every meal in our household. However, it's a lot of the time we eat tortillas. There may be days that we eat tortillas 2 times a day. There may be days that we eat it 3 times a day, depending on how we're feeling. If we're overexerting, then we'll have 3 times a day. We use bread a lot. And we also use crackers a lot. So I'll be showing you some recipes that you can eat with crackers besides soup, which I will also teach you how to make soup also. Chicken or beef. There's a lot of different recipes that I've learned just by watching people. I think it's really informative. So, that jalapeno is getting really nice and soft. My tortilla. I'm on my last tortilla. So, then I have to get my cheese so I can put it in with my potatoes. So I hope that this is not too long. I should have had some potatoes already cooked, so my apologies. But it really doesn't take more than 30 minutes. I don't want you on here for 30 minutes unless you want to hear me talk, which I'm sure you're probably saying, okay, okay. But let me get the cheese. Oops, my tortilla. Oh, nice. I like Kraft cheese, and I shouldn't be giving them credit or anything like that, but there's jalapeno or pepper jack cheese. We've got sharp cheddar. So it just depends on what you like as far as cheese, but this is what I use. So, these potatoes look like they're ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slice up the jalapeno. Earlier, Oscar roasted some peppers for us to make some salsa al molcajete. So I'm going to put those aside and get my jalapeno and get a knife. Let me cover them up one more time because the steam is softening them. Ooh, this is really hot as far as to the touch. And and spicy too, guys. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't think I'll be able to put very much of it. Usually, like I say, I cut the peppers really thin slivers, but because it's pretty hot, I'm gonna dice it up, and I'm gonna take the seeds and put them aside. I give those to whomever says, oh, are you eating ketchup or whatever, because I can't eat very spicy food. But what I do, once I have the potatoes cooked, guys, I put them on a plate. Excuse me, a little short there. And what I'm going to do, I'm spooning them out. I'm spooning them out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my cheese on it. And I'm going to cover it up with a lid. And it won't take but a couple of, maybe 10 seconds or so. And meanwhile, I'm going to put my jalapeno. Usually I put it in with the potatoes to finish cooking, or kind of saturating the flavor into the potatoes. But what I'm going to do now, boy, I'm hungry. Every time I start cooking, I'm going like, oh my gosh, this is good. So here it goes. I'm going to get my potatoes with the cheese. Look at this, guys. And roll it up. Oh my. Oscar's probably saying, oh my gosh, what is she doing? Like I said, guys, I'm no professional, but I know what I like, and I'm on a budget. And this here is just as good as any big old cheeseburger out there that's $12. And it probably took maybe 50 cents to make. So hey, here's to you. The potatoes are crunchy and fully cooked, and they're really yummy. Enjoy your day.